Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thanks for tuning into the channel, Subconscious Truth. This your girl, Raina, and this reading is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. Right now, you are in the energy of the Ten of Swords, so you could have been dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but something's coming to an end. May have been fucking with your mind a lot, but it's coming to an end. Now, the obstacle is the Ten of Pentacles, so that's something that's needing to come to an end, but somebody is either being reluctant for a relationship to end, a job to end, or some type of conditioning that, you know, is drawn from society or the family values. Okay, somebody is having difficulty either separating from their family, separating from old traditional values, or even a long-term relationship, or a relationship that is always like the same, and it's just that is the tradition shit, uh you know, and it's you know, someone's unable to let go of it. um Somebody's morals is being tested here also. You have the Tower. Okay, the Tower is crumble. Like, something needs to crumble, something needs to end, something needs to come down, because again, with the Ten of Pentacles, that's your tradition, that's family values, that's practical matters. Like, that needs to come to an end. It's not, whatever it is not healthy. Somebody's reluctant to change, and the Tower is in this position, like in a subconscious position. So I don't know, I feel like it's a fear. Somebody's afraid to let something in, or to change. When it comes to practical matters, or the Pentacles, is very traditional, and it's embedded in you from a child. So it could be from worldly possessions, or when it comes to your status, or you know practical matters, or how one cares for their children when it comes to finances and money and possessions, and security and stability. That value or that tradition is outdated, and it needs to crumble. Or it could be a relationship that you keep getting into, and it's just dealing with security that needs to crumble. Um, Something needs to crumble. Something you need, like, this needs to come to an end. You have the Page of Wands, a new beginning in a conscious position. Again, I see a child leaving its mother. Okay, this is somebody who's needing to leave the nest, leave their mother, leave things behind from the past, go on their own adventure, um, and be confident in themselves, and be more courageous and active, and take a leap of faith, and have fun, or go even in a new direction, because wherever this is outdated, is not of value. It's not helping the person or you, and somebody needs to take a new approach. That's what the Page of Wands is telling me. Like, somebody needs to take a new approach, leave things behind. The mother is, you know the your family. That's your value. That's where you learn your morals, and you get conditioned. So it's like you need to leave all of that shit behind. You may need to leave your mother behind, or you dealing with women or men who reflect your mom, and you need to leave that shit behind. It's about going off and leaving the past where it needs to be, and not be afraid to. You have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is dealing with work, the pursuit of work. This is diligence. This is resilience. This is hard work and effort. But this is also an energy that moves very slow. Now, this could be work. Maybe you need to leave this job that you've been at for 10 years behind. Like, you need to take a whole new route. Maybe this job is draining you. It's like not helping you to tap into your creativity. It's taking all of you. It's taking your soul away. Shit, like you're not happy here, you know. And you need to take a new whole approach. You know, wherever you are, you're not happy. Okay, and it's like it's draining you. Is creating depression, and it's just gloomy and dark. You know, and you know, maybe you put a lot of energy and effort into it, or you know, if you're coming from a family that's very wealthy or that was about practical and, you know, dealing with money and finances, and they just was about security, you know, you come from that type of background probably, um, for some of y'all, and it's like, you know, you got some earth in your chart when you're dealing with an earth person, because this energy is very heavy, it's very slow, you know. You know, I don't know if y'all were working on something to build security for your family, or you were wanting a job that gave you security and stability. Maybe you didn't have that type of drive to do it. You know, maybe you are maybe you are a page of wands who takes action, and you need a venture and you need to have fun, because this energy is also about your passions and creativity. You know, you could be in a job just for the money, or, you know, for safety, for security, but it's only hindering you. It's only bringing you to this Ten of Swords energy. And you having a hard time letting it go, but the Tower is saying, like, there needs to be change. There needs to be change. And your impulses is raging. And that's where the Page of Wands come in to me, where, you know, you're going to have to take a leap of faith or go after your passions and your creativity. If you want to have fun or be lively again. You have the Hierophant again here, the outcome. So there's a change, there's a conflict here. And it could be with your morals, what you conditioned to, or what society says, what your family says, what your mother says. Maybe you went to school, and, you know what I mean? This is also about school teachings, lessons, and stuff like that. You know, I don't know, maybe you gotta throw everything away and start over. Because you do have the Judgment card, and you do have the Ace of Swords here. And this is all about starting over, making decisions, looking at your life in the present moment, and making plans for the future, making decisions for the future. This is about you being transparent with yourself. And if things are coming back from the past, it's about freeing yourself from that and actually making decisions based off your future in the present moment. You may have to, maybe it's about commitment, you know, commitment, marriage. Maybe you were in a relationship, a committed relationship, and you tried. Maybe y'all need to, maybe y'all are going through some things, and your morals are being questioned, your traditions are being questioned, your values are being questioned, and you may have to make a decision, but you are going to have a new beginning. Okay, there is definitely a new beginning. Here's definitely a new start here, definitely clarity once you free yourself from this karmic situation, and be transparent with yourself and with others. Okay, so something could be coming back around, and the question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to stay, or are you going to go? But it's definitely about making decisions in your present moment, dealing with your future. You may have to do it with someone else, or you may be thinking, could you take this person with you in the future? Or, you know, where both of y'all may have to have clear communication, where y'all both be true to one another and be real with one another and be objective, because this is about being objective here. But there is definitely a new energy that's here for you, where there's a lot of creativity, passion, your desires. You know, it could be someone new coming into your life too. And maybe you're having a hard time breaking it off with somebody that you were in a relationship with for a long time, or a job you was at for a long time, you know, or even your beliefs about money. Maybe that shit has to be changed, where you have to tap into your higher self. What's your morals? Like, what lessons have you learned from dealing with this person, place, or thing? You know, when it comes to this pursuit of your money, your possessions, your stability, your security, when it comes to practical matters, when it comes to earthly matters, when it comes to your health, like, what lessons did you learn? What dealings did you learn? Like, what have you learned? What values? This should be questioned. There may be question. You may be questioning your values, your morals. Things may need to change. Things may be outdated or something like that, where some newness needs to come in the picture. But it's definitely about freeing yourself, making decisions, and a brand new beginning here. So that's what I'm seeing for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.